They were saying, because I was like, I'm fucking outside of the matrix. Like, you guys are fucking content creators. I fucking talk shit. Like, I fucking hate when people are annoying to me. And
accepted the invite.
And they're razzing me and stuff, and it's all good. But they did bring up a good point, is that Hassan said that our podcast was more of a friendship simulator than anything. Because I asked him, like, what's the point of your podcast? He's like, I don't really have one. I was like, okay, well, that seems like a problem. And I made fun of him for it. But he's like, what's the point of yours? And I was like, it's also a good question. Is it just the friendship between us? And then the question is, are we selling a piece of that friendship to the viewer?
I have
Discuss.
a good answer.
Let me hop in first. Yerp.
No!
That's what I was going to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then we what we do is we offer it for free, and then we sell them through the power of advertisers on products they'll buy in the future.
Are we hypocrites?
I wait, do you want my real answer?
Wait, in what?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, in what? You asked that like you already have an idea of how we are hypocrites, though. Do you?
I feel like if we follow that logic train, I am a hypocrite because I'm against the machine, but yet I benefit from the machine, which I think about all the time.
Hey,
Haven't you been benefiting from the machine always?
It's different when you're behind the scene, because you can do a job for any machine and be like, machine's fucked up, right? But like I'm operating the machine.
I'm so lost.
I think you can be a worker for Amazon that makes $15 an hour, but you are not the evil of Amazon. But once you get this close to Jeff Bezos,
when you're in a podcast with Jeff Bezos and you're washing his bald head,
yeah,
and
what were they claiming the evil was parasocial relationships?
Well, ultimately, that the yard itself is also a podcast about nothing, like your Seinfeld. But the fact that the reason that we have a draw because we're all very close friends, and that is an appeal that makes it different from other podcasts, right?
I think it makes it better.
But is that something we are selling?
To me,
I'm genuinely, I don't know. I don't think about us in
to me,
this
the
way.
concept of the show was like less about like a yard that we literally spent time in, and more about that idea of you're hanging out with your friends and you all spill out into the backyard and you have memories there. Kind of like how people say like you have the best conversations in the jacuzzi type
Or
beat.
yeah, that glass patio for
and
the worst
and
conversation.
What?
yeah.
This is a real
You
thing.
never heard that before?
Never.
I have also never heard that.
It's also the glass patio, like the best conversations.
But those are the
on
worst
this,
conversations because it's just some dude who smoked a bunch of weed and he's talking about the stars.
Yeah, and he's just like, bro, have you noticed them? Have you ever looked up and noticed
Do
them?
you believe in God?
Yeah,
And it's I'm sorry. So we synthesized that and we turned it into something visual while inserting ourselves as friends and being what we thought we might be good at and turning it into something that we like doing. And then we're sharing that.
But when I think about my job on this podcast and all of our jobs, I guess, because I'm very linear, is like my job is to be Slurms McKenzie, put the fucking glasses on and be funny. Like that is it, right? Like, and so I don't think about these like other factors of like if we're selling a friendship, like a friendship simulator, which most podcasts are in general. You just want to listen to people talk. That's like a human thing. And I was wondering what you guys think about that, if at all.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we were trying to smoke. You don't get to do this and then also be weird.
Nick Fuentes, pass the blunt. Been holding it for a long time.
Yeah, you're just holding. It's just burning, man.
Yeah, I don't think people are watching Nick for the parasocial dynamic.
It's obviously
actually,
different.
maybe they are.
Look, here's the thing about it, Sweaty. A lot of the people just want to pass a certain amount of time on a commute, and this is entertaining enough. But yeah, we probably are being parasocial and cringe.
Do you think that I'm based for rallying against the machine?
Nope. No,
Because
Yeah,
being
man,
self-aware,
Yeah, man,
doesn't
You're being an
matter.
asshole.
You're
being an asshole.
based.
You're not an asshole anymore. You're being an
Let's
asshole.
imagine you worked at Northrum Gunship.
Just tell him he's based.
And
that sounds like a British person.
I'm not trying to be convinced. By the way,
let's
I think I
imagine
grapple with this fine.
you
but
worked at
it's
Northrum's
fun to explore.
Gunship,
Yeah.
and you were like, you know what? And you were so outspoken about how bad it was. Still fucking working there.
You're still working there.
You know what I
Wait.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what if I'm...
What?
Get there, man.
What if I'm the $15 an hour worker at Lockheed? You know what I'm saying?
And you're like putting bolts onto missiles.
And I'm putting the bolts on.
I think that's an evil enough company, and there's enough other options
You're like,
that you don't have.
you
that-
say
yeah,
that-
you're
I
screwing
say
it in.
that. I say
screwing it in,
that
looking
not
over
to
your friend.
equivocate Lockheed and Amazon.
We're
I'm
in
just,
a
I'm
great
just
job
asking.
market right
What
now.
I'm saying is you haven't struggled for rent in years.
You screwed it on the bolt on. You're like, Where do you think that thing's going? where do you think they're putting this
You
thing?
think this fucker's gonna kill anyone?
They blow these up?
That's great.
What?
No. This fucking thing?
Well, I also don't think that maybe I'm wrong for this, but I think the bottom guy at Lockheed is making more than the bottom guy at Amazon.
Yeah, probably.
Like I don't think it's like a 15 an hour at Lockheed.
They all make less than an In-N-Out worker, bro.
It's like you don't.
Yeah, true shit.
In-N-Out workers get paid.
In-N-Out workers will be buried in sarcophaguses.
You're not taking a motorcycle test and then screwing in the bomb. Like,
I don't know. I thought it was interesting because I rarely am able to observe us from an outside perspective because I don't
Put your fucking grippers away.
care enough to do it. Hi.
No,
Hi.
don't.
Let the number.
I'll hurt you.
they're just
and then,
feet, man.
And then they said that, and I was like, that's a good question. What are we about? For me, it's always been, we just got to be funny, and that's literally it. I
No,
don't
but
care.
the dynamic of being funny, like, it is so reliant and embedded in the fact that we are friends, right? You can't. It's not a stand-up
Maybe for
routine.
you.
Cannot.
If I didn't know you fuckers, I'd still be fucking trying my heart. I'd be Slurms McKenzie, dancing with the little speaker.
We would have removed you by now, I think.
No, but what I'm saying, yes,
If we didn't know you.
but what I'm saying is, I would, no, because I would have been funny, because the people would have been outraged.
I am a guy!
I don't know. You guys don't get introspective, huh? You
No.
just fu-
I clock in 2.5
You
hours a
just
week. I
shut
leave.
down my introspection.
Sorry, I did. What? Go ahead.
No, you clearly understand that the way we are funny, like collectively, maybe not you as an individual, but the collective experience of the show is about the person listening is like, it's like them being the fifth person in the room with like their friends going back and forth, bantering, trying to like capture that good feeling that you have with your own friends. Like on sleepovers when you were growing up and
Yeah.
out back at the shitty house you had in college and
Sure.
like those type of things. I don't think you can separate that dynamic. Like we can't just do 4 separate stand-up, performances here.
Fuck you for bringing this up. Because now I'm going to have to go in our goddamn Discord server
What?
and look at the dumbest conversation about this ever.
That's fine.
That's going to happen
Let-
now.
let-
I'm
let
going to
'em
read that.
cook.
And I'm going to be so
So,
mad.
Yeah, I'm all
I'm
cooking
I'm
there,
be
bro.
mad
You
at
hate
you.
when they cook.
You hate when they cook because they cook up that good lunch.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming to Nick's
There.
zone. They're coming to Nick's zone and be like,
Effortlessly.
yeah, I disagree with Slime. Me and you, bro. I think the same as you, bro. I'm like, shut
It is
up.
kind of funny, right?
Shut up. Because you're
Well, okay. This is the last thing I'll say is like, I think that back in the
Take
day,
your toes out of the dirt.
I
man.
like my toes in the dirt, you piece of shit.
Okay.
I was thinking like back in the day when people simped for like the president, that was also a parasocial relationship.
No,
JFK.
I think anything you do
Mm.
in like entertainment that is like presenting yourself involves like some percentage of like parasocial pull that keeps you popular and like entertaining.
So
And you can't get away from that.
All I'm saying is it's easy. That's what happens. I do the same thing. I really like bands. I have a band on my fucking arm. Just don't be cringe.